It's important when we study our Jodo to understand the jobs that are being fulfilled in the activity of the Jo and the activity of the sword. It's important for us to try to get to the bottom of why we're doing what we're doing and to understand the mechanisms that are driving the action and giving us the ability to operate the way we're operating with each other. We're defining relationships. In maki-otoshi, we come to one of the first relationships that we can start to define in a variety of manners. And so it's often helpful for people to get the feel of maki-otoshi to actually start empty-handed. That as you're standing almost in an Aikido position, and he comes to make his rising action and step in to cut me in half, that we're doing this rising action together. If I do it right here with the palm of my hand, rising together with him, right here in the shearing up action, we can begin to understand what's going on as we make maki-otoshi go. Rising and then dropping off together. It's very easy empty-handed. From that, now that I've accomplished it with an empty hand, we can take a small stick, a small object, for instance this tanto, and begin to also catch it and throw it off. And I'm catching right here between his hands or just around the suba. Catching rise, catching off. Very simple. Extend it a little further. And now as we get a longer implement to work with, we can begin to work out onto the blade. Just catching it and slowly coming out to range of what we would normally do for application. Rising, falling. Each time embodying that controlling position of the two bodies coming together. The shorter extending out and becoming a longer weapon. Right here. Incrementally. Incrementally. From empty hand all the way out to the standard Jo application. If you proceed with your catching and repulsing activities that go on, not only in maki-otoshi, but in the trap block series and in other techniques within Jo, and you experiment in this way, starting from an empty hand position, which is very easy, and then expanding out gradually from different sized implements all the way out to the full-length Jo, and you could extend this further. We could say, well, let's go to a bow staff or a naginata or a yari. Can continue out, and you'll have a wider and wider range of application from the same mechanism. It's very useful practice and can really stimulate a lot of growth in your work. Thank you.